Nope, I think that's about it. All right, so we're just a shy of about an hour. Let me talk about Fire and Ice. So, let me straighten up a little bit first, though. Um, yeah, my expectations were met. I would say I expected a lot more out of this game compared to Solomon's Key, and I feel like it was definitely worth it. It was definitely worth having the higher expectations. I won't say I was like blown away or anything, but as a sequel that came out 6 years later for that system, I like the improvements. It has, the colors were a lot better. It was a much more beautiful game than Solomon's Key. Like this game, I was looking at it, it was just like gorgeous to look at. Like for an NES game standards, beautiful, beautiful game. It's definitely one of the more prettier looking games. Like it's right up there with Kirby's Adventure, which I have long held to be like the prettiest NES game. But this game might give it a run for its money. This was a very beautiful game. Now that's to be clear. When you're in these stages, of course, the labyrinth areas look pretty much the same. So Kirby might still take the edge off in that regard. But honestly, no. This game is the puzzles are a lot more straightforward. They're still difficult, but they're a lot more straightforward. So as far as you trying to figure out like what to do, you have to learn the ice mechanics. If you don't, then you won't be able to make much progress. But once you start to get them, then it might take you a few tries. Oh, oh, shoot! I heard something in the background. But yeah, no, I like the puzzles were definitely they're tough. They're tough. Like they start off teaching you the basics, but then as you go forward, you do have to like learn like more about how they work, when to use them, because you could easily put yourself into a wall that you can't come back from. If you love puzzles, yeah, no, this is a great game. But it is strictly puzzles. Like if you're not much of a puzzle player, this won't be for you. But if you do love puzzles, no, this game is great. This game is awesome. Like, and then you get those labyrinth stages, which I'm assuming at the end is kind of like time puzzles where you have to like not only think, but you got to think quick. Like I compare this. I would compare this game to like a modern puzzle game like Catherine, where Catherine is also a single player puzzle game, or I mean it has multiplayer, but the point of Catherine is to like try to get to the top of the tower, and you have limited time to do so. You can't really dally. With Fire and Ice, you have a lot more time. There's a time limit there to like kind of like you want, if you can test yourself to do as quick as you can, you can. But so use a password system, bit archaic, honestly, for a '93 game. But it's with the NES, it's not even that's a non-issue because you can use to spend points if you want to just continue right where you left off, and it's all good. Yeah, no, this game it holds up. It holds up. Oh, and I didn't even mention about its edit mode. Now the edit mode, again, the interface of that is a little archaic, and you really have to just like do it from top to bottom if you really want to make a good stage. But it's there. It's there. If you really like this game and you want to make a puzzle to test your friend that may also like this game, you can do that. And it's easier than ever to do that because this has online play, so you can make your stage, make your puzzle stage, however, and say, hey, friend that likes this game, let's play online. I'll give you control. Solve my puzzle that I made, or you can collaborate on together on a puzzle to like test someone else. So yeah, no, this game, like again, the interface of that edit mode was an archaic, and that's pretty much the only really knock I can get on the password system, or the only real knocks I get in this game. And the password thing is a minor knock because again, with the suspend point feature, that's not even an issue. So yeah, this game definitely holds up. I'm very happy that at the season finale that we ended on a game that holds up because Nightshade didn't. So I'm glad that did not end up being the last game we played for the season. But Fire and Ice, it holds up, and it holds up really well. If you love puzzle games, definitely give this game a go. You will not regret it. And with